Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and this is a guide video in our advanced playlist of a LOTRO guide. So these are our advanced ones today. We are going to talk about something that is a little weird when it comes to kinship. So this is really going to mainly be for leaders, but for my regular viewers, before you leave, if you're in my kinship on CrickHollow, I'd also love you to know how to do this one thing with adding notes, okay? So, and I'll explain in a minute with that. So we'll get straight into it. It's not a super long video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I appreciate it. So if you bring up your social media tab, right, okay, here, or social tab, it's called. It's open social. There's also a command for it right here. It is O, all right? So you can press O on the keyboard and it should also open it up. Go to the kinship tab. And basically what I want to talk about today real quick is something, thank you to one of our officers and subscribers, John Hammer, who pointed this out to me, is that there's an information thing right here. So this little arrow right here, if you click this little arrow, change view, all right, locations, right now it's showing where everybody is, whether they either logged out or, you know, right now there's only 2 of us online. You can see Finn is here at Helm's Deep. I'm here at Minas Tirith Midsummer with the happy, lovely music in the background. So if we click this though, it brings up player notes, okay? Now player notes are something that a player on that character can put onto that character, all right? And here is the tricky thing. So if you're a leader, an officer, and you'd like your followers in the group and members to tell you who are their alts, like, you know how a lot of people will have like 5 or 6 characters? Well, what happens is you go on to every character. So this is the thing that's important to remember. You have to go on and log into each character, those players. You can't add player notes to someone else's character or to your other characters, even if they're your same one. You have to log into each one. So it's a little bit extra work, right, for maybe your, you know, members. But I would highly recommend if you guys could all do this that are in our kinship. Type in, so you go to add note, and like for me, I added alt of Zollin, which I actually don't need on Zollin because he is Zollin. So I should probably just put alt of Voice of the Rings. But I copy and pasted this to each of my other characters, okay? So I basically posted this, updated it, went to the next character, logged on, put it on my other character that was in the kinship, blah, 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 on we go. And we go right here. And so basically then you can go to player notes, right? And you can see right here, it says Alt of Zollin, Voice of the Rings, which is this little button. So if you're a leader or officer, I just did not realize. And also you can see the join date, okay? So as you cycle through this little button here, you can cycle through where they are, where they logged out, or where they are live right now, depending if you click if they're online or not, right? And then you can also see when the player, you know, what note they put on their own character, and you can also see the join date. This is really, really important for helping keep things organized. The biggest thing for my kinship, if you ever want to join us, we are on the server CrickHollow, and you're welcome to come play with us. I just asked that you're a subscriber, and if you ever want to join us in the future and actually help you join in and you want to be an officer or whatever, just talk to our leaders. Of course, I'm the main leader, and then we have John Hammer and Bell, who are officers, as well as a few other people who are like secondary officers who help plan things as well. So if you ever want to join in that and help out, wonderful. But for all of my regular viewers, if you're wondering why we cleaned up who's who, everyone pretty much becomes a member at a certain point. So anyway, this is for another video. So that's the main thing I want to show you in this one. It's a really fast one, even though the reason it's more of an advanced thing and I put it on the advanced playlist is because most people aren't going to care about this for the game, okay? This is going to be for people who are in charge of kinships or aka guilds, right, in Lord of the Rings Online. And I do highly recommend to all of my regular people who are in my kinship, it would be great if whoever your main character is, you say, you know, this is my main character, you could write on your note, and then go to your other characters and go to the note on every single one and say alt of your main character. That would really help out our leadership, being John Hammer, me, and Bell, and other people who are main leaders. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. Not really a hard subject, took us like 4 minutes to explain. And even added some extra stuff in there about information. But this is something that's really, really helpful for anyone who's leading a kinship, and super awesome. And I already have some other videos about the whole kinship tab, but with promoting, resign, all these things. So But that's one I really want to talk about real quick. It's really, really important. You can also always click these things, sort by rank, right? Member, level, all that kind of stuff. And if you click off, you know, who's not online, you can go through and switch and see everything as you go, and organize things. You can also do status, right? And things like that, right? And it's pretty fun. It's very helpful. I always knew this was here, but I didn't know the change view button. I don't know. I've never really, I always was a member of another kinship, so it never really affected me back in the day. So once I realized that, I was like, I really got to show everyone this. If I didn't know, maybe it's just me, but I think everyone else should know this too. So anyway, thanks guys. Real simple one, but I still put it in the advanced playlist because I think this is really mainly for people who are leading kinships. Not really something every player is going to be doing. But I would really love it if all of our group would go onto their alts and just and remember, you can just copy paste, you know, you can copy and paste this. Now again, I'm going to update this for my main character. So I'm just going to say I'm Voice of the Rings, right? As Zollin. But, so now if I show notes, see, it just shows, Voice of the Rings. But my other characters all say Alt of Zollin, Voice of the Rings. Alt of Zollin, Voice of the Rings. I logged in every character, I copy pasted that, and went on click note, copy paste, update, exit, next character. Same thing. That's how you do it. So, sweet, there we go. Probably took an extra minute longer than I needed to, but thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks to my wonderful Patreons for their support, and I will see you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Barukazad Kuzanai menu, and hopefully, recently I updated, we now have 3 guide playlists. We have 101 for Dummies, and then we have basics of Lord of the Rings Online and advanced content of guides. They all still have a LOTRO guide at the end. They all still have the same image thumbnail look with different titles. So I want to try to make it easy so you still know their guide videos, but that I've split them up a little bit so it's easier to find what you need as a new player or more advanced player or somewhere in the middle. So have a great day in Middle Earth and stay happy, my friends. See you in the next ones. And got lots of ideas for more guides. Feel free, if you can't find something in my guide playlist, leave a comment of an idea. I listen to those comments. I do read the comments. So have a good one, my friends. See ya.